We're now going to talk a little bit about if, else, and break. So these are very useful commands to have. The if command simply allows you to make a choice in Python. What I mean by this is that here we can put a variable a is equal to 10, and I can write here if a is bigger than or equal to 5, print a is big. And if I don't do anything else, well, he will run this if a is bigger than or equal to 5, and it will run nothing if a is less than 5, so no output. I can also here put else, like this, and this is what it will do if the condition up here is false. A is small, and in this case, a is small is printed, and if I go back up to 10, I get a is big. If I want to have more options, I can use the elif variant. So if a is bigger than or equal to 5, this happens. If a is not bigger than or equal to 5, well, if a is bigger than or equal to 3, a is kind of big. And then I can do else here if I don't want to put anything else. Print a is small here. So now if we have 10, a is big. If we have 3, a is kind of big. And if we have 2, a is small. So that's basically the if statement here. And I, of course, can put a lot of other lines here instead of each of these. So I can, and then I can put if statements within if statements. So I can carry on like this. Now, having the if statements allows us to play around with for and while loops. So let's now use a for loop to compute the same partial sum of the harmonic series, so from 1 to 10. I start by setting my partial sum to 0, and then for n in, now I'm going to be sloppy, so for no good reason, but I'll say, okay, let's do it 1,000 times, and then for each time I'll do s is equal to s plus 1 over n. So if I just now run this for loop, I will get the 1,000th partial sum of the harmonic series. So let's do a 4 here just to convince ourselves, like this. Oops, division by 0, so I'm starting at 0, that's not good. So like this. So now I'm getting the 3 first partial sums of the harmonic series. And if I do 1,000 here, I'm going to get 1,000 first partial sums. What I can do now is I can do here if n is strictly bigger than 10. So now I'm running this until n is 10. And then at the moment that n is strictly bigger than 10, I want to break. So I'm putting this at a kind of a stupid place. I'll move it, but let's write it first. Then I write break. So of course now, how many partial sums do I get? I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But I just want 10. So then I do this and I move it here. So then when n is 11, we break before this thing is executed. So you can see now I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And of course, if I don't want the partial sum printed at every step, I can just do like this. And here's my 10th partial sum of the harmonic series.